What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Final Fantasy X live stream. It's like probably one of the best games I have played by far. And what I mean by far, I mean like not even joking. But just gotta give me just a moment. I'm trying to set up everything here. Just that way I can have the autoplay run and I can just commentate. Watch this, they do the wrong action. And like I said, those who have saw it not earlier, but during the long hours of grinding. Like, we're not just talking about the long hours, we're talking about maybe like, I think a total of like 12, 13 hours worth of grinding with autoplay, of course. Because like I said, I do have to sleep, I do have a life, so I do have to get up in the morning. But this one's a little bit different. I do have a little bit of free time to commentate. I will be commentating over this gameplay after I set up a few things. I have to make sure I'm gonna do the right actions, because if not, I'm kind of screwed, and I'll be in a thing called a game overload, and I don't want that to happen. It's a lot to take in, but you guys get the gist. And no, I'm not going to be commentating over this. Those who are going to ask, I know, like, a lot of people are going to be asking anyways. But no, I am not going to be commentating over this. Actually, I will for a little bit, but only on certain actions. I'm just waiting. Okay, almost done. Oh my god. Well, what? I swear, I think they do the wrong action, and I'm gonna be into a freaking game overload, which is pray doesn't happen. Okay, got everything set up and everything. It's running. I might have messed up on a few coordinates again, but besides. Didn't agree that noticeable. By all means. Okay. So, for those who don't tend to watch the long hours of grinding that has taken place, you might already be asking questions, but that's the reason why I'm going to be commentating to answer as many questions as I can. First, the two things. Okay, nice. Okay, I got everything running. I've got all the coordinates running. We're chilling, and we're ready to roll. So, while the actions are going to be taking place, I'm going to try my best to commentate everything that is going on and what's about to happen. But first of all, here's how I have the coordinates set up. Hope it's going to be running. So, if you go check out my stats, before I click play on this auto play thing, I am literally going to show you guys the stats first. And it'll blow your freaking mind, but we have 255 out of everything. All the way through 255 with 3 characters. Now, you're gonna ask yourself, well, why only 3 characters? I'm here to answer that first question. The only reason why 255 is for 3 characters only is for a written reason only. The Dark Aeon, you're only gonna be needing 3 characters. With the proper builds, we're all ready to go. So, Well, for dude, everyone's probably wondering, well, what's the difference between magic and MP? MP is basically your magic power. Magic, on the other hand, is how much damage your magic does. It's a little bit confusing, but the question remains: how do you get magic spheres? That's the reason why I want to commentate over this, so you guys know what's going on. I will be doing the first battle, of course. After I do the first one, the autoplay thing's gonna do the rest. So first of all, you have to go and fight this guy right here, the freaking Jumbo Flan. This guy is like literally the freaking. I hate him. It's not fun, but lucky for you guys don't have to do anything. So yeah, and yeah. By the way, if you attack him, those who watch the long hours of grinding, you hit him, he's immune. It might sound stupid, but okay. So you're probably wondering, well, how do you defeat this guy? Well, there's a couple ways that you can do this. Number one is the poor way, and this is to flee. Don't even mess around with it. I actually, on the other hand, want to fight him. So how do you beat him? Is, well, pretty simple, believe it or not. Is you use reflect one of your characters, and after you do that, you basically go down to no, it's under skill. You go through skill, then you go down where is double cast? Where is double cast? There it is. You come down here to the double cast, and basically flare reflect twice. And you do this all the way until he dies. And obviously using copycat is the way to go. And pretty much, this is all there is to it, literally. But again, I am not going to attack if you attack him. For some reason, he has... So what you say? You have reflect on all your characters. What happens? He'll use an attack called ultimate. So bear with that. On top of that, you do this all the way through with copycat and just smack the crap out of your interact button. Well, not your interact button, but your action button. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Yeah, it's pretty freaking stupid, but worst part is, you can't overkill this guy. As bad as it sounds, you can't even overkill him. So you only get one magic sphere over and over and over again. So, what to say, if you have overdrive, and let's just say you want to mix double dark matter, you don't really get one. With dark matter, you get you can create a thing called ribbon. And ribbon is literally the best armor in it. Once you get ribbon, it's the best. But we can only make what we have, and knowing dark aeons, not really that easy. I would like to slow this guy down though before his next turn. You almost dead yet, man? I think he has like what, 1.2 mil HP? But yeah, that's pretty much still a lot. Well, I need a slow to do that. I want to do it before he gets his next one. Okay, well that didn't really work. Because now I can double press flare. Nice. think that was a critical hit. Come on. Are you serious? Are you really gonna, you seriously gonna flare back? Okay. What is this gonna be, like a flare versus flare back? Come on. Again? Okay, let's not slow him down though, because, I mean, you can't even see his next turn. That's how good slow is. You can't see that dude's next turn. Alright. But yeah, I mean, like what, 1 point is that? I don't know, but it's a lot of HP, and we're not even barely making any progress. So Ultima, well, it's the same thing. You can only use Ultima once, unless you double cast it, but Warriors is better. Because the animation's not long and it does really good damage. But what to say, if you put reflect on all your characters, he'll use Ultima, and that's not what you want. If he uses Ultima, it really doesn't do that much anyway. But yeah, it's like dropping the DKP down. It's be like nearly impossible. Even with max stats, our magic is still trash, and you can't overkill him either. Even with overdrive, so much. If you use overdrives, he's still immune to it. Alright. And yeah, you got one. You got one magic sphere. That's basically about it. Like, what am I supposed to do with like one magic sphere? Watch easy, watch this. I got why we're wondering, well, what does the magic sphere do? I think that's what some people have. Obviously, it's gonna increase your magic +4, which is nice, but comes with its own factors, and you need monospheres. So, what happens is once you run out of monospheres, you can easily get them back. So, we'll make you here. But yeah, those who have any questions, for instance, like how you supposed to max out stats, this is like the only way, as far as I know. Now you're probably gonna ask, well, why is H as a magic less than everyone else's? Well, that is because the game has its own number factor. When you first start, everyone's got different stats. And that's the issue that most people are going to come by. If, for instance, what to say, you want 255 attack on everyone, you're going to need more attacking spheres than you normally would have because everyone's just has a different stat starting point. For instance, for Riku and Waka, they both have the same magic. And that is because the game has made it to where Riku and Waka start out with the same magic. The same magic starting point, but their agility is different. So it's kind of like a number factor there that you have to take in. But other than that, that's basically all it is about stats, the number factors. And obviously, once you get 255 of everything, it'll make the Dark Aeons go a lot faster. And the Dark Aeons might end up being its own little thing. Because there is a certain layout that I'm gonna go by. You got your easy Aeons, your freaking are just pretty easy. Then you got your difficult Aeons, which are, well, you name it, Bahamut's one of them. Which I'm not gonna be messing around with them very much. But other than that, as far as magic spheres go, because you can't overkill this freaking thing. It is gonna take a while to even be able to get two. But once you get two of them at a time, it should be pretty easy. But this is the only way. This is literally the only one way to get magic spheres. Is to beat this freaking thing. Oh, nice, and I get ambushed. Okay, fam. I'm gonna ambush me, but what you got? Okay, you're gonna use ultimate as soon as you get ambushed. Okay, well, that's nice. 882 damage, that's nothing, man. Okay. So obviously, starts off with the same exact thing. No, yeah. Okay. I will show you guys what happens if you try to attack this guy, and you pretty much blast your butt off. But watch this. We're gonna go ahead and attack him. Watch this. Yeah, he's immune. Apparently, this dude is immune to freaking like just regular attacks. So, again, how are you supposed to beat this guy? It's pretty simple. It's making sure that you have. Let me see if I can find it here. And making sure that you have reflect on one of your characters. You don't need it on all of them, because if you do it on all of them, then you're kind of screwed. So, how do you beat this guy? The fastest route is this thing. You double cast, go all the way down, hit freaking flare, and then hit the character that has reflect on. Then, after you do that, this happens. 4,300, not bad. Because, again, our magic increased. We're doing about 40,000. Nice. Now, from here, once you get one person to do double cast, all you have to do is put on copycat, and this happens. Wow, 3,700. I still. Okay, so HL always still does about 30,000. Nice. So it's still gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a little bit to kill this freaking thing, but once you do, you get a magic here, and you get one. Unless you're lucky enough to go ahead and overkill him. So, how do you overkill him? It's simple. Using Lulu's overdrive. And I didn't do any stat maxing with Lulu's Lulu, so her magic's kind of trash compared to ours. But that's beside the point. So just continuously just using double cast on the reflect character, and then just copycat all the way through. It's the only one way to like damage this freaking thing. And yeah, up and down. By the way, in case you guys are asking, how much XP does he have? It's a little over a mil. That's stupid amount, but it's over 1 million, and you're gonna be here for a little bit. Maybe I'm probably gonna say maybe at least 5 to 6. But again, I'm not going to be commentating this whole thing because by the end of it, I'll end up having no voice at the end of the day. And everyone knows what that is. But again, those who don't know how I got into 255, now that's what happens when you miss out on the long grinding hours. I think there was like a total of like maybe 11 to 12 hours of grinding, not a little bit more than that. In total, I think there's like a total of. So in total, I think I accumulated maybe about 20+ hours worth of grinding. Okay, we're gonna have a flare versus flare battle here again. Nice. What is flare? Well, here's my question. All right, flare on this game looks like freaking Fira for freaking FF9. That's what's fun. Like that doesn't even look like Flare at all. I think Final Fantasy IX did a lot better version of Flare, in my opinion. Because this Flare thing looks like Fira to me. It doesn't even look like Flare, honestly. Also looks pretty cool, but again, really freaking trash. When it comes to measuring. Okay. He's about dead. Come on, man. He's day now. He's about to get a turn here, isn't he? Yep. Oh. Come on. Oh, wait, I think he only gets one turn, and then that's it. How are you not dead? Come on. You serious? Come on. Finally! About time, man. Okay, I took the wrong. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. I mean, throwing a spot that he can't damage you a lot. This is gonna take a long time unless you can overkill it. So you're probably wondering, well, what's the best way to go around with this? What's the quickest route? I have bad news for you, so if you're gonna ask. There is no easy way around. Except just getting everyone at 255 and everything. So once you get 255, once you do that, I can't even speak. Once you get 255 of everything, the Dark Aeons stand no chance. But when I do my own playthrough, it'll all basically be playing out the same way again. During the post game, I'll get 255. But even if I do my own playthrough, I'm just gonna use my regular saves. Once I get to that point, anyway. Hey, I'm not trying to dodge. Still want a lightning bolt again. But I will just do my own playthrough of it from from start to finish. Including the side questing. Yes, you guys heard that right. Including the side questing of the lightning bolt. But I'm gonna do my own playthrough. But that's gonna be a whole different project on its own. Okay. And going back to Double Flame and just clicking on just a little button right here that says enter. And all it takes is this. Ready? Its only problem is, there we go. That's what called a resort. It's me clicking one button. And this thing's already on its own. It's already goofing out a lot. Okay, look at where. What? Did not double cast? Oh, come on. I hit the wrong coordinate. Nice! I love it when I do that, by the way. Oh god, don't kill me. I hit the wrong coordinate. I set the thing up and it hit the wrong coordinate. That's fine, not. 40 boost out. We're chilling. Now everyone has to go. Whoop. The only problem is it's hard to overkill this thing. How many times you wanna overkill this thing? It's going to take a long time. I think what to overkill this thing, I think it's to do is it like 75,000? I mean, way before that point, you're pretty much at 255 anyway. But yeah, in order to beat every enemy in the game, you need 255 stats. That includes all the Dark Aeons and all that stuff. But those who already watched the long hours of grinding, I've already defeated them. Come on. Thing's not even dead yet, by the way. It's got a long way to go. Like I said, imagine this. I don't know how much HP this thing has, but I'm pretty much close to like at least a million. That's my estimate. But again, if you guys don't know how much HP he has, well, Google is your friend. So yeah, to overkill this frickin' thing, it ain't gonna happen. Okay, well, number one, I wasn't wrong. He does have a little over 1 million. But his stats are basically this. His stats are 3 strength, defense 255, 98 magic, 80 magic defense. His accuracy is 0, evasion 0. Luck is 15, and 60 agility. Our stats are way higher than that, but we can't hit it with max. I think we're running 170. But yeah. I mean, it's not that easy. I mean, it takes a little bit. And yeah, you only get 1 magic sphere. But as you go around the sphere grid, you're gonna realize that a lot of your spheres are gonna be running low. So what happens when your things are gonna? So what do you do after your things are gonna be running low? Like I turned the thing off for right now, just so I can show you guys this. But those who don't actually catch on to it right off, like right off the bat, for instance, is use Katos right here and let a battle. But what you want to do is this. You would think like, okay, well I'm just going to go and attack this guy. Don't attack him just yet. You want to go down to where it says extract. Oops, I clicked on one button here. Extract mana button. Because what we'll do is it'll makes one enemy drop mana spheres. So if you're running low on mana spheres, which I'm assuming you guys are, once you get to this point when you're going for stat maxing, is this button right here, extract mana 1. Well, it only takes 1 MP from it. You'll end up using 1 MP, and you hit him with that. Then after you do that, you just basically kill him afterwards. I recommend overkilling him. Wow, 200 only does like 300 damage. Yeah, that's right, 300. Definitely better than hitting me for that much. Okay, then once you do that, he'll drop 40 mana spheres. So, if you're ever running low, just use that trick and rinse and repeat. Because you'll be needing a lot of them. So, what happens if you get to 255 and you still have empty nodes? Yeah. So, what if you were to say, alright, you're at 255, and there's still empty nodes around the map? Fill them in as you go along. It doesn't matter how you get to 255, because I always go by this rule. It's always good to go over. Why can't I even go over here? Whoa, where the frick is he? But yeah. And honestly, we are very far off from stat maxing magic right now. I mean, it is time consuming, but that's the reason why I go by that I'm not going to be commentating over this. I just showed you guys those things, but I need to find this one enemy first. it this? Nope. Alright, there's one more thing I want to show you guys. No, it's not even in this one. Me and oh, yeah, Nemesis. Already been him. What? Where the frick is that? I need to find like certain enemies here. So, I need to implement that. That's actually what? Okay, actually it is. It is this guy right here. Okay. This is the guy I want to show. This freaking thing, okay. So let's just say, alright, you're using the usability. But let's just say, you're really low on healing water. You come to this guy, and you got a bribe. As long as you got, and again, I got over 5 million, so I'm not even worried about this. But if you bribe him for 145,000 gil, watch this. Please don't miss. Goodbye, friend. But watch this. You get 12 healing water. I believe the highest it can drop is 16. But keep in mind, if you got the gil for it, by all means, farm the crap out of this guy, because you're going to be using healing waters like no tomorrow. When you're facing Dark Aeon, healing waters are going to be really useful. Let's just say if you lose trio 9999, like let's just say if you lose trio 9999 with one of your characters, healing waters are going to save your life. But again, I don't really like spending gil, but again, 945,000. 945,000. And I'm just gonna use one gil for the heck of it. Here, man. Give me those healing waters. And that's basically one way. It's basically buying healing waters. Okay, 60, not bad. So that's 28. Already, and less than. All right, not happen, fam. Not today. All right, I got this. I got this. 145,000, and when. Best way if you want healing waters is to bribe this guy 145,000. It is the quickest way, and healing waters are up to 44, and that's pretty much all you need to know. But other than that, I hope you guys got a snack and a beverage, because the grind still continues to 255. But you guys can see the progress on the characters I've made so far. We got one remaining, and that is magic, and I believe that is another 8 hours worth of grinding to do. But those who do, let's just say, those who do like to watch the grind, well, this part's for you. But those who decide, alright, well, I'm going to be watching the boss fights, I'm not sure when that's going to come around. So, bear with that. Again, those who do read the title, I am commentating, but I won't be doing it for the duration of hours and hours and hours. Well, again, I'm gonna go ahead and fight this guy and continue on the grind. And half the time, it's basically the same thing over and over and over again. And it's really but, you know what? I'm just gonna do this battle for y'all. Those who... Wait! Let's get refresh back! Yep. And the... Ouch. Okay. No one saw that, for number one. But that's what happens when you start using magic. It has reflect, and every time you use magic, it's gonna reflect back at you. So how do you do that? Is you counter it back with your own. And bang. But how do you do it with a lot? Is you use this. And pretty much just rinse and repeat. Double flare. Copycat. And rinse and repeat. But to kill him, don't even stop. Just keep going. You're gonna be grinding a lot of these. Okay. Copycat. And rinse and repeat. I mean, hey, 28. Look at this way though. 28 MP for flare 2 times. Flare 2 times? You're looking at over 100 MP. Using Copycat, bro, I get about what? It's at least an 8 of 2 flares. I mean, it's pretty freaking fast. So, if I'm wondering why max out all those stats and then focus on magic flash. Now your MP though. Here's the thing. Most people think when I'm thinking about magic, they're gonna be thinking about MP. What I mean by magic is, look at, for instance, when you go through the sphere grid and you get magic spheres, treat those as like magic attack. No, instead of MP, it has magic. There's 2 different things. There's 2 differences between MP and magic attacks. That's basically how I look at it. But anyways, those who do have questions, I'll be right here, just entering away. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pull my controller out and just have this auto thing do its chorus. Hope you guys have a stack of the beverage, and this is gonna be a freaking long stream. But how do I sleep? You guys would be surprised. Well, again, I think I pretty much just answered like about 95% of the questions. Just within, I think, under 20 hours or under 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure every question under 20 hours ain't gonna happen. I don't know what people are asking. I'd be surprised if I could. But yeah, those who do watch the long hours of grinding, you gotta watch the catch on clip where some moderators will update stats once they hit 255. So that basically helps. You know, you guys have to figure out, okay, well, what stats did he have done? That's the reason why they're there. Alright. Let's just say, okay, give me a second here. I had to stop it for a minute. So let's just say you've been doing this long enough and you're running low on gil. How do you get gil back? Well, there's 2 ways. One is going to the Omega Ruins and farm the crap out of mimics, or just do it my way, and that's basically selling all your trash gear. That's what I like to call it. Obviously, I don't have to worry about it too much because I'm already over 5 million, but those who are trying to wonder, hey, I run out of gil, and how do I get my money back? There's only 2 ways. Unless you want to spend another like 800 hours of grinding gil out in the field, go for it. But other than that, I feel like Omega Ruins is the way to go. And Omega Ruins, or to sell all your bad weapons, is what I like to call it. But anyways, it's pretty much a rinse and repeat of me beating this freaking thing over and over and over again. So I will commentate once after I get a certain amount of magic spheres. And I mean, we're talking about a lot. Okay. So, here's what happens if you don't use the Saphir grid. Not the Saphir, my bad. The save thing, and then press X on the save thing, and then press circle. Is you don't ever go into a battle with full HP and full MP. So, that's for those who are going to ask. Is what happens if I go to a battle without doing that? This is what happens. But all in all, it doesn't really change much. I think you can get at least 2 to 3 battles in before having to use it anyways. But keep in mind on your HP, it's gonna die really quick if you're not really careful. But again, I always make sure that I do it, but I didn't do it for this time. But again, reflect and then rinse and repeat. Special all the way down to your double cast, all the way down here to flare, and then flare. So that's switch weathers to it, flare 2 times. After reflect on 3 into double flare. And then after you hit that, just do this. Copycat. All the way through, and change you a whole lot of MP. But as far as I'm aware, this guy should never get a turn. But for some reason, he gets a turn on my end. I know for some people, RNG is different. But what you say if you know you got max stats, or you're maxed out on everything, but you still want to do a little bit of grinding? What's the point? There's no reason to grind after hit max stats, unless you are going for the Sphere Grid with all characters, which I will be doing. So those who ever those who do enjoy the grinding of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours, go ahead and go for it with all 7 characters. But it's gonna be hard for you to do if you don't know certain strat. But again, I know how to AP farm, I know how to do sphere farming and all that stuff. Right now, by far, this is the quickest way to get 255 on everything. But what to say? Well, hey, I can only do it for at least maybe two hours. That's the reason why, if there's a way where you are able to set up an autoplay thing, for instance, we say, hey, I got 2 hours, you know, all that stuff. Okay, we'll grind by yourself for 2 hours, okay? Because who said you had to do 255 in one city? I mean, frickin' I wouldn't. That's what half the time when this thing is running, half the time I'll have a stream running, and what that does is it'll, like, you know, free. Yeah, okay, I have to click the stream button. Okay, but on the autoplay thing, I have it kept at least 8 hours. At least 8 hours, or until the grinding stops. Majority of the time, it's going to stop almost at exactly 8 hours. Sometimes it stops either an hour afterwards, depending. It depends whenever I start, you know, the autoplay thing. But, again, some of us do have to sleep. Some people have to go to bed by 11, some people have to go to bed by, you know, 9. Some people can go to bed when the frick they want. For me, I'm kind of in between. I am kind of in between 9 and 11. Okay. What doesn't matter what spell he uses, we're just gonna copy. So again, hope you all got snacks and a beverage. So I got my snacks just so I can sit here and just watch it. another one down. We're up to 2 magic spheres. Again, hope you guys don't mind. I'm about to eat really quick. Because I don't eat dinner until like a little bit later. But anyways. But you guys probably wondering, the only time that this thing will do the sphere grid is when I need it to. So if I want to do it, so let's just say if I want this thing to do it every maybe 5 battles, I have the right to do that with commands. Again, I'm not gonna be I'm not even that worried about other characters right now. My main focus is 3 characters only. Spring Riku right here. Those who are gonna ask, whoops, wrong, I put it in the wrong spot, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, those who are gonna ask, well, who's leading the sphere grid? I have Riku set to be the sphere grid leader. Well, technically, you can have whoever you want as leader. It doesn't matter. You can switch it up between. All right, Riku leader for 1 grid, Titus for leader for 1 grid, and Waka for leader on 1 grid. Doing that, you're gonna get lost. So what I recommend is putting everyone in 1 spot. Actually start everyone at 1 starting spot. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where they start at, because you're going to go run this whole thing anyways. But other than that, it's pretty much for how it is. And so far, our magic, it's so far away from the 200 mark. Okay, but honestly, I forgot about that. Waka also, but either way, we have to come back here. Because this will lock onto this and that. But yeah, I mean, we are cruising right along, aren't we? So, how do you maximize this whole sphere grid? Is pretty much do not miss a node. That includes all the empty. So, with that being said, it is the worst one. And by the way, for some reason, I don't know why, but if there, so anytime when you see these raises luck by 2, don't be afraid. Okay, I didn't even mean to click on a move there. But, anyways, it's gonna be a little bit. Okay. I was trying to say is anytime you see a luck node, again, I am not even gonna activate it, but I'm going to have to anyways because of these characters. And once I get there, there's ways where you can replace them, and that's using clear sphere. And for some reason, I have like freaking 9 of them. Cause I have a lot of gills, so this is fair. Alright, before we go in here, use this. Go down to count. And your stats are basically HP, max, MP is max. Then you come back to talk to this guy, fight monsters, go down to species conquest, jump off land, press X. You want to fight him? Yep. And rinse and repeat. Again, I get it. Most people are gonna be like, "Well, that's freaking boring." Well, as bad as it sounds, there is no other way. There is no other way to beat him. This is the only way. And well, for those who don't want to fight this guy, you are going to struggle. You are going to struggle against Dark Aeons if you don't do this strat. Because in order to be Penance, or Pemis, or whatever this freaking name's called, you gotta have 2/5 of everything. So, regardless, you will have to fight this guy. Alright, so, again, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try attack. Okay, again, we're gonna use overdrive. But, okay, well, it doesn't matter if I'm freaking missing out. Because watch this. Even with overdrive, this man does not take any damage. Watch this. Okay, well, never mind. He actually does take damage, but it's really bad. It is so bad to a point to where this happens. You do 1,600, 15, 16, 15, that's about what, 70,000 damage? That's the equivalent of me using Flare twice. Other than that, I just stick with this strat. Flare all the way, baby. Because this happens. Once you start doing about 50,000 damage for each hit, depleting that 1 million HP that this thing has, zero problem. 50,000, okay. That was a critical, by the way. What the fuck did it? Oh, I didn't click off the cat. Oops. Now everyone just freaking okay. This is what happens. When you goof up a thing, now I have to re-freaking set it back. It doesn't have to be very often though, if that happens. Try again. 50,000, let's go. Hit him. 50,000. Okay. Screw that. We're gonna go all the way up here. Okay. All the way up. You almost dead yet? But yeah, I mean, pretty boring if you ask me, but we don't really have to do it. We're gonna sit here, have a little snack. Okay, there's some floor action going on. No fun! Wow! I forgot. Magic counter. I'm just gonna use one quick. Cause I want to speed this thing up. I don't want to spend like 800 hours. Good. Ah! No, I'm not even gonna clear this. I'm just gonna keep as is. Alright. Magic stat check. Or not close. We are not close. And again, getting magic to 255 is just as infuriating as it gets. Because you have to continuously kill the same thing over and over and over again. But again, oh, ambush. Very rare for that to happen, but. And but another question that people are gonna ask is, well, what about your other characters? I'm not gonna be worried about the other characters until after I'm done beating the Dark Alien. 5,200. All right, we're chilling. All right, 5,200. We got 50,000 by now. I think I have to go up one more. I want double cast out, I want to freaking. Bet when I keep saying 4,600, just. Come on. If this is another 50 at the 100,000, let's go. And just basically, when I'm basically sleeping, all this is basically already done. So I'm just hoping and praying by tomorrow, when I wake up, this whole thing will be done. This whole 255 magic thing will be done. That means we'll be already well prepared enough to face the Dark Alien. And that will be its own little stream tomorrow. So that's what we're gonna have. Oh no, it's basically different. By the way, he's almost dead. Because I don't ever go by MP, I usually go by how much damage I'm doing. And I'm roughly doing about 46,000 to 50,000. And this thing will be the last thing that I never go by MP. Only go by man, how? So for him to drop, by the way, there is a way to make him drop 2 magic spheres. And I believe it's like a 1/8 chance, so it's a very rare drop. And all the way to make him do that more often is to overkill him. Well, how do you overkill him? Well, that's the struggle that you're gonna have to go through. There is no way to overkill him. We're at the 200 though, so we are chilling right now. Okay, magic, 195. But I could just come over here and activate this freaking thing and get +4 and get me to 199, but I'm not gonna. Cause I don't want to lose where I'm at. Let's go, Reyes. So, again, we need 2 magic things. So, it's kind of a freaking repetitive thing. And that's basically about it. But as far as level goes, again, if you want to look at our stats, there you go. Here's one more last look. And we're making some huge progress. But at a very slow rate. And that's because just saying. This freaking thing is gonna be. So if we're going for speed run, maxing everyone out, there is ways around it. But again, I am not gonna be speed running this freaking game because this is one of those times where speed running Final Fantasy X is not worth it. Now, unless you want to, here's the thing, to speedrun Final Fantasy 9, everyone and their mom can literally speedrun that game, as long as you know the game inside and out. Final Fantasy X, on the other hand, you cannot. We'll just say, alright, you want to speedrun Final Fantasy X? Well, how do you do that? Number one, you gotta put in the RNG factors, the enemy encounters, the stuff you have to do. But let's just say, alright, well, I want to go for a 100% speed run. Keep this in mind here. That 100% speed run where you beat every boss. Let's say you want to go through in every boss category from start to finish. The issue that you're gonna have is this: stat maxing. Stat maxing is the killer of all times. So it's depending on the route you go. It's like it's not even gonna be possible. And with how many number factors you gotta put in, there is no way. There's no way you're speedrunning this game. Well, technically there is. You got no spear grid that you can do, but I'm not trying to spend 8 million hours. So when you're doing no spear grid, all you are you're basically stealing, literally 100% of the time, and clean. You ain't got time to do battles. Like literally. For me, I'm just basically gonna be are you kidding me? Okay. Just did regen. But does have enough, but it does have a number factor, which is nice. But imagine that. Imagine all the number factors that you have to put in. It's a lot. I mean, in total, if you look at our stats, alright, for right now, alright, just take one glance at Riku's stats for just a brief moment here. Imagine all those number factors that you have to take in and calculate when you're going up against Dark Aeons and all that stuff. You're looking at least between the differences between 0 and 510. That's just for number factoring. It is not an easy thing to speedrun. That's why I stand by this. I am not, and I repeat, I'm going to be saying this a lot, I am not going to be speedrunning this game. As bad as it sounds, there is no way to speedrun this game. Even in God's hands, there is no way to speedrun this game. But some people do find ways to speedrun this game, which I accept. But in total, it is not gonna be in my favor to speedrun this game. I am not doing it because when I do my playthrough of it, I'll basically be knowing what to do, what not to do. Obviously, a lot of it is just repetitive. And I'll be basically cutting all this out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And what I mean cutting everything out, I mean literally just the repetitive things. But again, it is not an easy factor to play now. I mean, okay. Doing one copycat, yes. Made double tap. Here to flare. And let the magic do all the work. We're actually doing some damage now. Let's go. We're doing 50,000 per hit now. Except for Acha, of course, because watch this. What? 50,000? That has to be a critical. Okay, now wait a minute. Okay, this whole thing is food milk. How am I doing? Okay, how is he doing? 50,000. Oh god, 55. Oh, you know why? Because it's luck. So luck has about 5 to 6 different things. It helps you out with strength, defense. It helps you out with everything except for magic and magic defense. But don't let magic confuse you with MP though. Because magic and MP are different. MP, magic power. Magic attack. That's one way, that's the best way I can explain it. But again, what I'm going to be commentating, dude, I've already mentioned like about every single word. I haven't even done my playthrough of it yet. But once I get to 255 max, then yeah. From there, Jet is not even going to be in there. But, those we're going to ask, well, who the hell is Jet? Number one, I'm not going to go into full detail because, again, I don't want to spoil it. So that's going to be its own little thing. But I would say when I do my playthrough, I am literally going to keep the characters for their same name. Titus would be named Titus, and that would be that. Okay, we are cruising right along here on the street. So I'll have a long way to go to 255. Yep, everyone's cruising though. Alright, we're gonna go all the way over here now. Yeah. I'm gonna be keeping the characters all the way. Like when I do my playthrough, I always get the characters the same. Make it easier for everyone to know which character it was. And knowing me, my friend throat is already dry, by the way. The one despite that I've just got done drinking coffee. just shows you that I can't even commentate through like 8 million hours worth of like footage here. But other than this, it's basically rinse and repeat. For now until whenever this whole thing is done. But again, those who do have questions, feel free to ask them. I'll try my best to answer them. But other than that, just sit back, grab a snack, get something to drink, and enjoy it. Because this is gonna be the most time spent of grinding. 400, not bad. Nope. Basically, all it is just reflect, flare 2 times, copycat, rinse and repeat. No healing needed. No healing needed. And I hope you have your cursor set to memory. It makes it go easier. But unfortunately, anyways, I'm just gonna let this autoplay thing do its thing and pray that it doesn't mess up. All I can do is just basically pray it doesn't mess up. So the best way to maximize stats is to beat this freaking thing about 40 times. Yeah, yes, I did. 40 times. Actually, no, not even 40, at least 20 times, because it is times 4. So 4 times 10 is 40. That was a critical one. Actually, you can tell if it's a critical based on, like, the enemies you're... Get another critical one. Come on, give me a critical. Give me a critical. There we go. And how is this man not dead yet? I had him for like 50,000, like, how many times? Well, it's because he's got like, he's got a little over 1 million HP. And doing this doesn't take that long. You ever think, well, hey, 1 million HP is that's gonna take forever. That's only if you didn't. That's only if you don't break the. But if you don't break, if you break the damage limit, then it's easy. But if you don't, then I hope you have like about 6-7 hours under your belt just to beat one. Okay, well that was a critical. He would have already been. Come on. Critical. Come on. They get a critical. 5200 wasn't even a critical. Okay. So, obviously me doing 2 out of 9 is not gonna be this thing. Because it's +4 each time, and that's like 8, and you don't really gain much. You gain a lot if you do 40 of them, but we're not going to do that. My goal is to get the 255, and then smack the crap out of Dark Alien. Because I'm going to make him feel bad. Knowing some people, well, what would happen once you get the 255? Nothing. But I somehow missed a node, but that's alright. We have to come back through here anyways and grab all these. So 3, 4, plus all these and all these. So we have a long way to go before we clear the sphere. But probably gonna be wondering, well, where are we gonna go? Are we gonna go down? Thinking about it. If I go here, you can get 2. If I go here, I get 3, but again, it tends to smack once you get to level 4. And I can't get to this ability, by the way. So, that's also an issue. But yeah, we have a long way to go before clearing this whole sphere. So I've been throwing this fight. I mean, it is pretty cool looking. Once you get it all maxed out and everything's basically glistering in their character's color, but it is pretty cool. But no, they don't ever overlap. Because in case you guys are wondering, they do not overlap. So what I will be doing is getting 255 in magic. The only reason I'm going over here is because 4, 8, and then I can come up here and do this little loop. And yeah. But before I do that, I need to come over here anyways, because I need to activate this. This is also one of the reasons why I wanted to come down here first. Just so I can activate that +4 node. Walk out here, go all the way over here, and then do the same. Activate the node, and so forth. And after we do that, let's do a little magic check. Oh yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Slowly but surely, we are. It's just gonna take a lot of hours. We grind. Of course. You gotta put the hours in to grind, or else the game will be too easy. Okay. Let's repeat. Again, I always go by whoever's turn first. I always do reflect on the first turn, and then the second turn, which is it goes second turn. There's a double flare. Not ultimate though. 6,100. Okay, nice. Can I get a critical? Come on. Give me always a critical. 5,700 has nothing. Give me that critical. Okay. Give me a critical, man. Again, unlucky. Again, unlucky with critical. No, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, we're doing nearly at least 6,000. 60,000 damage. Close. Close to a critical. Come on and give me a freaking critical that I rightfully deserve. My magic's over 200. Okay, well, that's 63,000. Another one. Another 63,000? That's like the same damage twice in a row. I never have that happen. I mean, I do, but it's very rare. Come on in, give me a critical. Come on, I got my luck at the 2 o'clock box. Critical, please. No, I don't think I'm gonna get it. It's fun if I don't, because I think 6,300 is like a critical. Come on, 5,700. Okay, I get my medic. I get the medic crash, but geez. At least give me at least 59,000. So why this doesn't like take a game? Which it might, but that's besides the point. Let's still beat him. Let's still kill him. And half the time, this is what happens. Yeah, when you beat him, sometimes you don't get what you want. Yeah, I wasted all that hours of work of trying to freaking kill him, and that's what I get. Wait, do I have max though? No, I'm not even close. 99 is max. I'm not beating this guy 99 times. Not happening. Alright. Go ahead and beat Jumbo Plan again. Let's go for it again. Nice. Not really though. Reflect. I don't know why I chose Rika to reflect. I just feel like, I don't know, it just feels nice. Okay. $5,900 to start off with. Okay. 55, that's all, it's 100,000. At least 300. Again, imagine playing these numbers in your head. It just what strengthens your brain cells. Let's go, 400,000. We're almost halfway. We're almost halfway, boys. Okay, 500,000. We're halfway to 1,000,000. Yay! Come on. Come on. This is another 60. That's at least 700,000. Okay. It's alright. 600,000. Okay. This is at least 800,000. I'm trying to calculate all the numbers in my head, but it's kind of hard because they're not consistent. So I'm not. Okay, he's about to. One more double. One more, I think. He's pretty sure. I did. I feel like if yeah, it is. I think it's the last double bet. What? 6,200, not it? Or this has to be it. What? Did I miscalculate? Did I miscalculate? Are you nuts? My God! He doesn't want to die. Okay, I get it, he has 1.3 billion HP. But I mean, how far off was I? Am I fully... Finally! God, he didn't want to die. Holy shit, bro. He didn't want to die. He's just like, I'm just gonna... He's like, nah, I'm not even gonna die. I'm gonna live until whenever. Okay, all the way down here. And then it increases. Where's nothing, man? I mean, I like 8. I'm not trying to spend 8. Alright. 220. 250. 220. Jesus. We still have a long way to go. $35 remain. I just feel I'm gonna go over, and whatever's left over, I'm just gonna keep flip-flopping between strength and all that stuff. He's got 35. He's got 40. But yeah, it tends to get really exhausting after a while. But I mean, lucky enough for me, when this is all happening, I'm basically sleeping anyways. That's besides the point. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 8 brings me 228 and 228, 223. Then from here, we'll just come down here. It's kind of stupid because you don't know how much like everyone else is gonna have, and everyone does strength differently, but. Either way, you're gonna be going over it regardless. No matter how you look at it, you're gonna be going over it. Don't fly. Get out the way! I'm trying to use the sphere thing. But you know what? I'm gonna do a cheat play. I'm gonna go stand here. And hi. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you over here. Jump up pass. Hey! Hate this freaking thing because I have to do 8 million lines. It's almost so terrific. Because you can't attack. I mean, you could, but if you did, he's immune. So you're technically, yeah. You won't really be doing any damage to him because of his high defense. Give me 6,800 for a critical. If I can get a good goal, it'd be nice, but I think it changes every time. Anyone special. Other than that, I'm just gonna have an autoplay thing just do it, and come on, I go get some sleep. I need a nap. I have a bump on my forehead. Oh, that's right. That's when I freaking raised. I smacked my head and I hit the freaking. I hit my notepad and my freaking forehead got dented. I mean, I'm not even mad, but I mean, it is pretty decent. I just got a little circle. That was just because they were in the freaking chocobo thing. It wasn't fun. Cause that's also RNG. Either you get lucky or it's like a roll of the dice. If a dice has 10 faces, what's the odds of rolling a 10? Most people say, well, isn't it 1/10? No. Because each time when you roll, let's just say you get 10, your first roll, the chance of you getting that 10 again goes down. There is no way to roll. What is that, right? You roll a dice, alright, and there's a number between 1 and 6. Let's just say you roll a 3, for instance. You have more odds of rolling a 3 than you do a 6. It's stupid, but that's how a dice is. Well, you're probably wondering how the heck does that make sense? How does that affect? Then how does that RNG match with Final Fantasy X? They're quite similar. It's like when you're doing a chocobo game, like for instance, like a chocobo race. Are you ever gonna get the same time? If so, what's the odds? But if you get the same time 3 times in a row, the chance of you getting it the 5th time around is slim. I'm glad I could clarify the RNG number factors. But it's like this. If you have 255 luck and 255 evasion, here's my question. How many times can you evade an attack in one boss fight? You would think, well, how about 100%? No. Not even. Because someone says some boss attacks are unavoidable. So, there you have it. Some attacks, you just can't dodge. This immediately hit. Regardless of luck. Another fact. My bad, I had a yawn there. It just shows like how boring this is. And that's what it's like saying, most people always ask, when I sleep, how the heck is this thing still playing? Is that because it's an autoplay form. In an autoplay form, well, it's pretty easy. Autoplay is for you, as long as you have the right everything. I can't say what because it's only useful when sleeping just because there is no photo. So it's for those who do enjoy the grind, enjoy watching. Feel free. Oh God. Feel free to stick around. I'm lucky enough I paused it. or stop things for a brief moment because these people almost did the wrong action. Well, yeah, it's only useful if you don't want any slowdown with stuff. Like, for instance, if you have to go shopping or whatever, or for whatever reason, alright, let's just say, alright, you know, hey, I got work tomorrow, I have to go to bed early or something. I mean, it's useful in all sorts of ways. You'd be surprised. Just so when you come back, the grind's done. And you're basically like, well, what the heck happened? This guy barely gets a turn. What I like when he doesn't get a turn, it just makes my life feel good. I was about to say he's gonna ambush me again or something. Where the heck is it, man? I swear to God, if I start freaking thundering, dude, I'm gonna have to cut the stream short. Man, it is freaking brilliant. But yeah, if I start thundering, I'm gonna have to cut it short. I hope I can finish this battle before it does. So I just in case power goes low. We'll save it. I mean, I could always just continue it tomorrow when I have more time too. I mean, shit. But anyway, that's gonna be doing it for like the grind, man. Oh, I got one. Actually, I'm gonna just do this so I can get something place for me. I have to go down here now. And we'll go back up. Yep. Yeah, then we'll just go right back up. To get all those. I wish there was a way to move like all of them at once, but yeah, better test. I just don't know why I didn't activate. I think I missed a node. But again, every character has their own start stat, so I could be wrong. Forgot a node I missed. I mean, as far as I know, I don't even think I missed a node. If I did, it was probably like the very freaking beginning when I started. But I mean, everyone has their own start stat, so maybe I didn't miss a node. But anyways, I'm gonna be saving it here. Yep, I'm gonna save it, and I'm pretty much gonna end it here because I just don't know if the power's gonna go out or not, and I don't want to lose any progress. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed the grinding. I have spent maybe a total of maybe a cumulative maybe about 20 plus hours or so, and with 202 hours on the clock, we still have a ways to go. So probably around the 240 hour mark, I should be at 2.5 and ready to take on optional bosses at that point. But anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys later. I just don't want to get struck with a power outage and lose all the progress.